Hello everybody, how's it going? My name is Mittens and welcome. Shut up. I hate... See, the problem is that we're not 5 seconds into this new playthrough and you've already sabotaged it.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
It's just because of the name, it's hilarious.
Yeah. Right, anyway guys, welcome. Welcome to the new playthrough of Nostalrius. The server has been restarted. I am really happy about this, guys. As you all know, Nostalrius was a server that I loved to play on, and I really enjoyed our previous vanilla playthrough. Anyway, guys, we are going to be playing Horde. I am here with my glamorous assistant, who goes by the name of Unah. That's not your real name, but that's your character's name. Green is mean, and by that we mean we are playing as the Master Race. And the Master Race is, of course, undead. No, Trolls. We're going to play Trolls this time round. I thought that...
And then halfway through, he'll regret it and say, I wish I made an undead.
No, this isn't true. For most people who know this channel, and for you especially, you know full well that Trolls are the best.
This is true, but still, I'm putting the bets now that you'll wish that you made an undead rogue.
They've got the best ratios, and also because I am playing, and best ratios for a rogue, of course, because we are playing as a rogue, the Master Race, and we will have the name...
He is playing as a rogue.
We will have the name Malevolous. Now, earlier you were saying to me, seeing as you hate the name of your channel so much, have you ever thought about changing it? And the thing is that every single character that I make in a game is called Malevolous, and that is my rogue's name. But maybe one day I'll knock on the door of the YouTube executives and say, hey, seeing as your platform is dying and is pretty shit, can you just grant me this small mercy and change my channel name? But anyway, right. What should I give him? The long tusks? I always thought that if you give a troll male like the long tusks on your character, it's kind of like an overcompensation.
I was going to say.
Yeah, it's like, I've got to give my male like the long tusks. It's like people who play Torrent. No offense.
Keep in mind, this is vanilla and they will stick through every mask.
That's true, but that's cool. That's the cool thing about trolls. Malevolous is the name. Mojo is the game. Hairstyle. You're not going to like me for this, because you know that for me, there's only two.
Oh, are you going through with that awful hairstyle where it's bald and the sideburns and stuff?
The only reason why I do this is because there is no Zul'jin hairstyle where you got
it looks terrible.
I'm going to go bald. I think bald is cool on a rogue. I can't have...
terrible.
We don't have barbers, remember? So, you know...
Exactly, so you've got to live with your mistake.
Oh, are you taking the piss? You know what I'm going to tell you?
Somebody's got the name.
Uh-huh. Fucking hell.
Oh no, spell it differently.
I'm not doing that. That's a sacrilege.
Oh, come on.
Who is the cunt who is responsible? These are the questions we need to know.
You're gonna end up hunting him down. There's the bastard. No, he's on my faction.
Yeah, he will be. He'll be a fucking fanboy. He'll have made an undead called Malevolous, and he'll be impersonating me. You handed in the peon quest, yeah?
Yep.
The laziest of all peons. On whose authority did we just smack all of those lumberjacks for? Because this guy is clearly a miner. Because he's called Foreman Thrazrizzle, which, by the way, sounds like a fucking rap name. Thrazrizzle, straight out of Orgrimmar, representing Thrizzle and the Hordizzle. I'm white as fuck. No, it's just like, we just smacked the lazy peons. And has anybody ever thought to question why?
Because it's fun.
Yeah, but it might have been illegal. Have we ever thought about the legality?
Are you genuinely concerned with that?
Look, I might be a rogue, but my blades serve justice. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I am tempted to end the video with the MacGyver theme song, but as you pointed out, I will probably get a copyright strike. I could just imagine that. I could imagine the YouTube themed porn. How long is it?
Oh my god, that wouldn't surprise me.
How long is it going to take you to get this video up? Well, not as long as it might do if you help me out.
Twice.
Oh, I think we're ready to leave the Valley of Trials.
But it's scary out there.
So, what zone are you most looking forward to leveling in? I know where I want to end it, and I almost don't want to spoil it. I kind of don't want to spoil it because it was where I planned to end the last playthrough, which I obviously couldn't because the server was shut down. And I'm going to give you 2 hints. First of all...
Winter, spring, or I bet it was winter spring.
I'm going to give you 2 hints.
It was winter spring.
Fucking hell, what do you not get about I don't want to spoil it? You have a serious problem. Jesus Christ. You're going the wrong way, you cretin.
Oh, am I?
Yeah, we got a Senjin village.
Oh,
I thought you wanted trolls. I thought you wanted mojo all over you.
Yes, goodbye.
I thought you just wanted juju juice all over the place.
Juju juice. No, it is beautiful. I like winter spring, and I know how much people hate this, but I like Ungoro Curator.
I love Ungoro Crater. One of my fondest memories from playing
Your
early
fondest.
You're a fucking dickhead.
Your fondest memories.
If you must never have done any kind of acting, because you would have been taught that if somebody fluffs their eyes, you don't just go, haha, you made a mistake, mate. Why don't you just go back to reading The Art of War by Sun Tzu? Okay, yeah, see, this is one of those occasions where it's good that we have a couple of us, because we can go to the island and do the quests. Often you have to return here at a higher level, because it's so difficult.
Mm-hmm.
Can you come to my rescue, please? Wow, you're gonna let me die again.
Are you gonna stop fucking running off, like?
I was right next to where we were.
Oh, don't fucking heal. Motherfucker, I'm running.
What the fuck does Kappa mean? Oh, you can be assured a lot of this is going to be edited out. I have to edit out all of your debauchery.
Ain't got no debauchery.
Is that the lesser known Rolling Stones song? That was a play on, ain't got no satisfaction.
Really? I would never have gone.
Well, I'm just going to mention this now because we were just discussing it, and I want to kind of have it in mind for the audience of ours to respond to and to comment on. People keep commenting on, like, in the general chat and stuff, like, how long do you reckon it will be before this server is dead and stuff like that. And I've got to say, like, why do you think that is, guys? Do you think that there's any merit to that kind of opinion? Or do you think it's just pure trolling? Do you think it's people who are just, like, being salty for the sake of being salty? Because I guess the reason why people are, like, saying that is because of the fact that Nostalrius is already part way through its cycle. It'll be at Gates of Anchorage within a couple of months. Whereas the new servers that would be released, I assume, will obviously be, like, fresh. Like, my opinion on this is that this will be, like, the 3rd or even 4th server that I've played on. And does it not just get to a point where you think, what difference does it make in vanilla whether you're playing at, like, starting at Gates of Anchorage or starting at just the dungeons being out? Because such a vast majority of people are starting the new server, like, now. They're starting playing Nostalrius for the first time now, or making new characters like I am, like we are. And, like, it doesn't feel like it would be any different than starting when the server was fresh. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
There's, like, enough people from what we've seen just in, like, the few hours that we've been playing. There's enough people playing the game that, like, I mean, look, we're having to run up and down this beach looking for people because there's so many people tagging the mobs. Do you know what I mean?
Motherfuckers.
Yeah, exactly.
But I've got to say, with that, when I first started playing, and I played in vanilla, I played not long before TBC, and I still got to see the Gates of Anchorage open and the giant Anubises and stuff trying to smoosh our faces at the crossroads.
Yeah.
So, that wasn't long before TBC, and that server obviously was quite well on, and I was fairly low level.
Yeah.
And I still had loads of fun. I had loads of fun with the events, and I stayed because of the community. I had
exactly
a good guild and stuff.
Like, I think with these servers, enough people are leveling up, particularly now, seeing as the servers just got reopened like a week ago, that, like, there are just as many people starting fresh in the game now as there were when Nostalrius was properly released over, like, a year and a half ago. And I think that's the point that I'm making. What?
Do you not see the corpse?
Oh, right. I thought you meant that troll fighting the crab over there. I was like, he's doing a good job. Yeah, that guy's not had a good day, has he?
No, I think he's had a bit of a long day.
Yeah. No, but like, I guess what I'm just saying is that the only difference between this and starting when the server had just come out, like, properly, or in its original incarnation, is that this is, like, more content is released and there are people at max level now. If you don't care about, like, the race to max level and stuff, which most people playing in vanilla don't really care about, I think, then it doesn't really matter. But anyway, that's that. My perspective on it anyway is that I'm having fun playing, and I've seen that I could have transferred Malevolus over if I wanted to. So if for some reason like another server comes up that looks more interesting or whatever, like I have no problem with transferring my character over to that if that option's available, and if it is, that's fantastic. But for now, we're having fun killing crabs. Oh well, you pulled again. Oh well. Who would have thought that playing alongside a hunter would mean that things would get illegitimately pulled at unforeseen times?
Notice how he's whinging already.
It's almost as if there's a stereotype about hunters. Just
as if you're an ass.
I just want to say that none of the views expressed in this video are those of the cast, or indeed the writer of this particular playthrough. To any hunters watching, your opinions and your very lives are valued, just not by me. The only reason why I decided to bring you along,
bring a friend.
I should say this in like a Sean Connery accent, because it's that kind of thing to say, isn't it? Like, the only reason I decided to bring you along for the ride.
No, stop. That's painful.
Was because I wanted to teach you self-reliance.
Oh, here, now. Don't you do that right.
Now, excuse me. I have to blow dry my balls. Oh, speaking of which, spoilers ahead. I played the Resident Evil 7 demo today, and there is a monster. Get this, there's a monster who is practically made of poo. Like Mr. Hanky. He looks like Mr. Hanky, but ripped.
No. Have you not seen Dogma?
He's like a ripped poo demon.
Have you not seen Dogma?
Is that the thing with the angels and Ben Batfleck?
Mm-hmm.
No, I haven't seen it.
It's so good, you have to see it, but there is a shit monster in it.
There's a shit monster? Like, actually made from shite?
Yep, man.
By the way, this person's called Inspireem. Doesn't that sound like either a
God,
really...
you've got the attention span of a gnat!
Oh, fucking hell. Well, the gloves are off now, aren't they?
Like, one conversation is like, nope, we're done with that.
Jesus Christ. I was told, like, my dad, who, by the way, is a composite racist towards Scottish people, told me that Scottish people used to live, like, basically just sleep under gorse bushes. And I can't remember what the context of this comment was, but I think it was something to do with why Scottish people are bad or something. And it was
what?
like, well, yeah, it was many, many years ago, and I'm only just remembering this now.
Why Scottish people are bad?
I don't know.
You live in England.
I've Resi Rude. Are you coming to my location?
I'm going to my location.
Fucking hell. Hell hath no scorn.
Hell hath no scorn.
I think it's hell hath no fury, isn't it?
Yes.
Fucking hell, I can't even get that right. Oh, what have you done? Oh no!
Rez.
Oh no!
Run.
No! You're not gonna make it. He's fast. He's a raptor. Enter the big barracks over here and train our skills. Level 2 Sinister Strike, mate. By the way, some nice Peter Pan lederhosen you got on there, by the way.
Hey, Peter Pan's always played by a woman, so don't mock.
I've just realised, Jesus Christ, I've been talking to a troll female, like I've been facing a troll female.
Thinking it's me again.
Well, she's a troll hunter. She's got the baby face.
Bitch.
She's got the baby face.
I don't have the baby face.
Yeah, that's.
You look nothing like me.
She's level 10.
What's wrong with you?
She's
that
level
one
10.
is in a dress.
No, she's got the lederhosen on. Who are you looking at? I swear, that's not the one I was looking at. There you are. Come over here.
There's blacksmithing and engineering.
Bracksmithing.
Bracksmithing.
I'm not going to add this part in, but the bracksmith. You must have visited the bracksmith.
Definitely do not add that in.
Speaking of which, shall we go kill some pirates? Does that sound like a fun plan?
We don't have the quest for it.
Yeah, we do. Call to harass sailors. Did you not pick it up? It's called
No.
Vanquish the Betrayers. Share. Yeah, I'll share. You're already on that quest.
Oh, yeah.
You noob!
Shut your mouth.
You're supposed to be a hunter. You can't even track a quest. Ah! Ah!
That's so sad.
That's
that
going
you
in.
fake your own audience.
That's going in. I don't need to fake the audience.
You clearly do.
I don't need to fake the audience. Not gonna lie, I said that I would put a video out.
You're trying to like affirm yourself now. I don't need to fake my own audience.
I said that I'd put a video out before Christmas, and not one person has asked where that video is yet, and it's like 5 days later. Hey, they just know I'm chilling.
Is this where we're meant to be?
Yeah, this is to kill the cult harass sailors. Vanquish
right.
the betrayers. Yeah, this quest should be easier because they're only level 6. The fucks.
Here, make sure you get it.
Oh, no question. Oh, using the racial. I didn't actually get a hit in.
I'm having a nap.
I'm gonna help this noob guy because he's gonna get his ass handed to him. I like how there's like a
They
little.
won't say thank you.
No, they won't. But like, it's all about helping each other.
Aye. Well, but it's nice if they say thanks. See if you get help. Always say thanks, because that's the biggest pet peeve ever.
Unah, the lad, doesn't even have a pair of shoes.
No, I have no shoes, but trolls don't need shoes. So
But this guy's an orc and he doesn't have any shoes. Let's take pity on him and expect that he won't have any manners either. Look. Right, as soon as they run back, we need to stop running. We need to make sure... Right, okay. Come... No. No! It's a waste of arrows. You know the classic who's been firing bows and arrows story, don't you?
No.
Yeah, you do. You just forgotten it, which makes me sad. Well, I'll tell you, for the benefit of you and of the audience, when I was about 8 years old, this sounds like the beginning of like some kind of long Mark Twain book or something, doesn't it? When I was around 8 years old, I lived alone in the woods. No. When I was about 8 years old, me and a friend of mine were taking my mother to Hadrian's Wall, to one of the forts, which are very close by because of where I live. And this is, for those of you who don't know what Hadrian's Wall is, some might not, this is like a big Roman fort on the wall between Scotland. We went to the fort, and because I was a little nerd...
Fort.
Are you going to let me tell the story?
No.
Alright, okay. Anyway, so we went to the fort, me and my friend, and because we were nerds, we were dressed up. And I was dressed up in the Templar Knight costume that you can get from any English heritage site, because for some reason the Templar Knights are just for some reason like associated completely with England, which is interesting. So I was dressed as a knight, and I had basically the whole armory that you would get from English heritage. It's like I'd been supplied with rogue weaponry from English heritage, and basically what I had was I had the bow and arrow that you get. I had the little dagger with the rope handle and the long sword. And I had all of this with me because I loved playing with that sort of stuff in the old castles and things like that. It's why I got into history. And me and my friend went, and we were only about 8 at the time, I think, maybe slightly younger. And very soon after we split off from my mum, we were playing about, and a group of older kids, a large group, started picking on us because we looked like a bunch of nerds. Yeah. And anyway, I remember we got surrounded, right? And me being who I am, rather than think to either run away or to actually fight these kids like a normal human being, my first thought was, I have a bow and arrow with me. I am a knight. I should be using the weapons that Milady has entrusted me with. And so I shot this kid with a bow and arrow. Now, these bows and arrows are little toy things that have got suction cups on the end of them so that they can stick to like the walls or whatever. But again, me being me, I'd taken the suction cup off the arrow. So what you instead have is a quite sharp pointed arrow made of wood being fired at another child. Now, if you're still with me at this point, I missed his face, which is a good thing. A good thing, I missed his face. But I didn't miss him entirely. Now, if you've seen the end of the film 300, you'll know that there's a bit where King Leonidas throws a spear. And
Spoilers. Just to the audience.
Spoilers ahead.
Yes.
Spoilers ahead. King Leonidas throws a spear at the Emperor Xerxes and misses his face, but slices, like, just grazes his cheek and slices his ear. I hit this kid in the ear. And he ran away with the rest of his gang in very kind of comedic fashion. And me and my friend had a mixed feeling of elation and also, oh shit, what have we done? The sort of feeling I think most knights had after such a heroic battle. But anyway, with this mighty kind of defence of our honour concluded, we went back to my mum, and I told her what had happened, and she was like, okay, this is quite odd. And just as I'm explaining this to her, I suddenly hear a ruckus from across the way, and the noise of heavy feet coming towards me.
Oh dear.
And I hear, from a booming masculine voice, I hear, "Who's been firing bows and arrows?" Who's been firing bows and arrows? Who's been firing bows and arrows? This voice blasts, and I look up, my mum looks up, my friend looks up, and we see this giant of a man, large man, coming towards me, child under his arm, clutching its ear.
Oh dear.
And we see that this is the parent of the creature that has that foolishly questioned my right to bear arms.
Your authority.
Exactly. And essentially my mum and this man got into a big argument over whose child was in the wrong. And,
oh my god.
And what I remember distinctly from this is that the man repeated the phrase, "I'm a man of the cloth, I'm a man of the cloth."
Oh my god.
So yeah, story is I assaulted another child with an English heritage class bow and arrow, and then a large angry priest shouted at my mum about it. And then all I remember after this is that my mum then took us home and wasn't best pleased with me. And that from there comes the phrase, "Who's been firing bows and arrows?" which is something that I say whenever anybody uses a bow and arrow or references bows and arrows, and nobody knows what it means. But now you know the story, and the audience knows the story, and we can get on from there.
Thank you for sharing.
Oh, it's okay. I want video evidence of this. Mum, get in here. Right, Mum. Do you remember the man of the cloth? Do you remember the man of the cloth? I want this on video. Do you remember that who's been firing bows and arrows? Yeah, Hadrian's Wall.
Hadrian's Wall.
Do you remember? Tell me what happened. What? Yeah, tell me what happened.
He was crazy. He was like some sort of like Jesuit.
Did you hear that?
Like some sort of what?
Jesuit. Some kind of Jesuit like fanatic, she said.
He was off his head, and his children were like, they were the most horriblest versions. Come up with no rubber stopper on it.
Yes! And Mummy got pretty with it. Like, yeah, they got their comeuppance with a rubber arrow fired at their faces with no rubber stopper on it.
I mean, that could have been quite dangerous, but they wouldn't.
Yeah, and he said, what else did he say? Didn't he say he was gonna like get the church authorities on you or something?
Maybe they would take you over.
He was going for English heritage authority.
And the police.
He was gonna get the police assault with a less than deadly weapon. Right, so
Are you done?
oh, my teeth are stinging. I'm not happy. Did you hear that?
No.
I just hear my mum's voice from the other room. She just goes, "I don't think he was a priest. I think he was a man who was telling lies, pretending to be a priest."
A man pretending to be a priest around a young group of boys. Never heard of that.
Maybe that boy wasn't his child. I really like the old music. I know it's nostalgia, but I really like the old music. Me. Yeah, you were correct. You could smell the scent of a normal level 6 Quillbot.
I've just done this quest so many times.
These guys are practically just like nothing. You can kill them with ease. And that means level 10 brings with it some really good benefits because you can get a pet and I can dual wield. So we're both going to get a big DPS increase. You require additional mana.
I do.
Please don't have a healing spell. Oh, they just have a healing wave. Yeah, this reminds me how important armor is in vanilla because these guys die super quick because they've got none. Yay! Nearly level 9. I think that we've pretty much just got those 2 quests left. But if we make our way to Orgrimmar now, there are quests along the way.
Okay.
Look at this dude. Sergeant Nico. I always like it when you see a level 60 person. You almost get that feeling of, I want to be like you when I grow up.
When I grow up.
I haven't been inside Orgrimmar on this server yet since the restart. Now, Nostalrius was famous for its population inside the city. You've been inside, and from what you've told me, I will not be disappointed. Oh god, I just got the dum. Music of this place is so cool.
Dun, dun.
Time to find out what Nostalrius is like now. What the population is like.
Well, first of all, there's a dead guy here. A dead human.
Thank God. He didn't step foot inside the city, thankfully. Right, I'm just waiting for the pop-in of, like, 1 million souls. Hopefully.
We should set our hearth while we're here.
We should. I'm just going to quickly look around and see if it's what I remember. Oh, discovered Orgrimmar.
Look over here.
Yeah, this is what I remember. Fantastic. So, guys, we will be ending this episode here. I just wanted to come to Orgrimmar and to show you that this server is most definitely back up to its old state. I hope you enjoyed this first episode. We really enjoyed making it. There were some hardships that we faced.
And many
deaths. Many deaths. Some to raptors, some to trolls. Fair few to crabs. It makes me very sad to have to admit. But we enjoyed it, and I'm really looking forward to continuing this playthrough, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it a lot. We intend to make this a really well done series, and I think we're both looking forward to doing some more. Not necessarily looking forward to completing that Harpy supply quest.
No.
But,
we might do that off camera.
Perhaps.
And just film the end of it.
Perhaps we might just, get one of our Chinese associates to adjust, of course.
Outsource the job.
But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Like it. Leave a comment. I love to reply to your comments when I can. And we'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.
Much love. Bye. This is going to be painful.